a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Wells. Outside Morant. Gordon with a steal. Now here's Jokic. Defended by Jackson. Jokic, no good.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
Here's Wells. Porter with the steal. Here's Murray. Denver the rebound. Here's Gordon. And here's Jokic. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Inside. Edie.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Clark, when it comes to someone like Aaron Gordon, it seems like he makes at least one jaw-dropping play every night.
Well, when you've got that kind of special athleticism, B.A., you can do that. You can make highlight-type plays just by virtue of your activity and giftedness as an athlete. But he's become a heck of a basketball player, too. You always knew the athleticism was there, the energy was there, the work rate was there. But now you're seeing the skill develop. I love watching him work.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Yeah, that's how Jackson's most effective, playing aggressive around the basket.
Pass to Jokic. Shots blocked. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edie. Here's Brown. For 3. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Boy, I tell you what, passes like that from Murray will keep his teammates working hard to get open because they know he'll find them.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now here's Bain. Here's Morant. Oh, Jokic with the block.
Jokic bringing it at the defensive end. Love seeing him get busy at that end of the floor.
Kept alive. Outside Porter. Fires the 3. Cleared away by Wells.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Morant looking around. Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one. The Nuggets lead by 4. Outside Porter. Lets it go from deep. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
A true sniper from long range. Porter Jr. with a nice stroke on that shot.
Clark, it's been great to see the Nuggets as a perennial powerhouse these past few years.
Well, you know, that's what happens when you get a guy like Nikola Jokic. I mean, he's a game changer, and what a joy to watch. Took a long time for them to finally get to the place where they could win that first title, but usually teams don't become champions overnight. It's a process. Now everybody's scared of him.
And it's Morant off the drive.
And that's Morant for you, not settling. When he sees the opening, he goes for it.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 3-point game. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
KBA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and absence of skill deficiencies. Ryan, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie. Man, was there a guy more fit to run that 2023 team than Murray?
I don't think so, Brian. I mean, think about what Murray did. After coming off an ACL injury, he leads them to the finals along with Jokic and the rest of his teammates, and he went off in every playoff series. Tough shots, clutch shots, timely shots. Incredible stuff by Jamal Murray.
Here's Pippen to the middle. Here's Aldama, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024.
You know, really by no fault of their own, BA. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Memphis shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, BA, it's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
Jordan with the bucket. Grizzlies trail by 5. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Down low. Aldama outside. To the inside. Kicks it out to Kennard. Shot clock at 6.
And given how well he shoots it from the line, this is not a good foul. Got to avoid that at all costs.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Here's Chanchar. And the jumper from the wing offline. And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. It's Denver. They lead by 3. Don't go away. We'll be back with these. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
They've placed an emphasis on beating up that offensive glass, and it's paying off with all of these second chance buckets.
Grizzlies trail by 3. To the paint. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And so it's Memphis with it. Here's Pippen. Here's Aldama. Out of bounds. It'll be Nuggets ball. Denver leading by 3. Westbrook with it. And Kennard picks him up defensively. Here's Chanchar. Knocks down the long J. Chanchar's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Aldama left side to the middle. Here's Huff. The shot no good. Some solid defense from Jordan. To the wing, right side. And the shot is good by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his first points in this one.
You know, even inside, Westbrook, unstoppable. He plays with great confidence and also tremendous force for a guard.
Here's Huff. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, BA. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit. I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
The ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Morant. By himself. Morant flying down the floor. Gets an easy one at the rim.
And that sequence was all Morant. Excellent work turning his defense into offense.
Here's Westbrook. That one goes. Count it. Westbrook's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
To the inside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Murray. From the top of the key. And all around the rim that time before dropping. And it's a 7-point Nugget lead.
Well, I tell you what, Jamal Murray's so good at rocking his defender to sleep as he's setting up that pull-up jumper.
Edey. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Timeout called. Memphis. And that one misses. And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title, but Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, John Morant is excited to be back on the court, and he's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back to the postseason. He said of the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful for the position I'm in." Brian, it's great to have him back in action.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story, Allie. Thanks. Denver shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. With lots of prime seasons ahead of him, Clark, Nikola Jokic already has multiple MVPs and a championship.
It is an incredible resume already, that's for sure, B.A. I think he's got a chance to get into that top 10, maybe top 5 all-time conversation. But he's special, and what a joy to watch. Never seems to be overexerting himself, but he's making impact at both ends of the floor. He's extremely special as a basketball.
And one thing that Morant has always been a lead at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Porter Jr. has a unique combination of size and skill, and as a result, able to beat defenders in the catch-and-shoot game.
And he gets that one.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
A minute 15 left in the second. Down low. Here's Jokic. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
I mean, if I was out there, I'd probably test anyone but Jackson Jr. Soft touch on the finger roll. Always such a pretty shot.
And it's Jokic missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Grizzlies trail by 7. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here we go. And the basket by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 points.
Dynamic on the run. Westbrook flies in the open court.
Inside. And the basket by Aldama.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Denver leading by 7. Here's Watson. On target from range. Watson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Picked by Aldama. With 1 on the clock. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. And it's Westbrook off the drive. Pass to Strother. Here's Chanchar. Launches a three. And another three for Denver.
You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
Here's Huff, covered by Jordan. To the inside. Rebounded by Denver.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Westbrook outside.
Grizzlies foul. Lamar Stevens. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Pass to Chanchar. Takes the three. The rebound by Jackson. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for Memphis. They trail by 11. Here's Edey. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Edey's got 6 points.
Not just an aggressive scorer, Morant is also a fantastic distributor.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Launches it. Cleared away by Wells. And so it's Memphis with it. 9-point game. Pass to Edey. Outside Morant. To the paint. Ooh, poked away. Jackson right side. Shot clock at 5. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Denver's ball.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. To the middle. Here's Porter. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And they'll keep possession. Pass to Porter. Back to Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, Jokic hammers it home.
Jokic is an absolute beast. He does it all at the offensive end. Scoring, passing, rebounding. He stuffs the stat sheet in a big way.
And Morant gets it to go.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A. Because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
Here's Wells. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
Here's Jokic. Good on the 13-footer. Jokic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Impressive seeing Jokic go off like this. I mean, you can tell his teammates are being energized by what he's doing.
For 3, Gordon. The rebound by Edey.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Back to Jackson. Pass to Edey. Outside Morant.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line of this game. The free throw drops for Morant. The Nuggets making a switch here. And Morant drops them both. There's 1:47 left to play in the 3rd quarter of basketball. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
1:44 left in the 3rd. Here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Here's Chanchar. Offensive rebound.
That's a nice job by Jokic getting fouled in the act, and we know he's going to cash in most times.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in the game. The free throw drops for Jokic. He's off on the 2nd. Grizzlies trail by 8. we've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Pass to Stevens. Knocks it down from distance. Stevens has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
Down low. Aldama. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
To the middle. Aldama outside. And this will be his third and fourth free throws of the game here.
And you know, with his free throw percentage being where it was last season, it changed the way teams defended him. I mean, there were no easy baskets. He was going to get fouled anytime he got near the rim. They were going to make him earn his points at the line.
Denver calls timeout. Now a timeout called by Denver.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Now a timeout called by Denver. "32 seconds left to play in the third. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Oh, Morant from close range.
Once Ja Morant gets rolling, there is no stopping him. Ja is feeling it tonight.
Outside Murray. Three seconds left. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Murray's got 8. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
You can see the coach very displeased with their defensive effort on the glass. They're giving up a bunch of second chance points. They got to get that corrected.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. It's Denver up by 7. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And it's Morant with the ball for the Grizzlies. They trail by 7. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. They'll pin that one on DeAndre Jordan.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
Denver leading by 5. Pass to Jokic. Jokic is doubled. Jokic is screen. Murray, no good.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Right side Morant. Back to Jackson. Outside Morant. 5 on the clock. The floater. Circus shot, Ja Morant.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Inside. Gordon. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Gordon's got his first bucket in this one.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
To the inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
Stevens' shot is off. The Nuggets lead by 3. Jokic with it. Now guarded by Conchar. Brown. Jokic up top. The 3 is up. They get the rebound. Pass to Brown. From the arc. Drains the triple.
And that's a sweet dime from Jokic. He's always had good vision, and it only seems to get better every year.
Jackson on the wing. From outside, off the mark. And so here's Denver. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for your Grizzlies.
Now here's Jokic. Outside Murray. Memphis with a rebound. Outside Bain. Pass to Edey. Outside Morant. Jackson the screen. To the paint. Good. And the setup by Morant.
It's clear Jackson Jr. embraces the spotlight. He's a solid scorer who makes important shots for this team.
And here's Murray. Clock at 4. The Nuggets need to get one up. Brown's shot is good. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Good drive by Bain. Good D by Jokic. And they double up Jokic. Gordon. The rebound by Jackson.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Nuggets.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
He's going to be kicking himself all night. This isn't the time to be wasting opportunities.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Now Murray. Jokic the screen. Fires it. Murray, no good. Grizzlies trail by 6.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
From deep, Jokic. And that'll be Denver's ball as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets able to keep possession here. .55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The floater. Pass to Gordon. Clock at 6. Now Jokic. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edey. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound. He got it done.
Here's Wells. And he sinks it. And now they trail by just 4.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense. And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
From the corner. Count it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the top.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
A productive trip to the line right there makes this a 2-possession game.
Here's Morant. Yes, sir! Ja can throw it down.
Oh, you know Morant wants it.
What you say?
My goodness.
Come on now.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
He gets the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And Morant drops them both.
Yeah, they desperately needed those free throws, and he delivered. It's down to a one-possession game.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
Here's Morant. Money!
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. Now a timeout called by Memphis. 5 ticks left in the fourth. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
They're going to have to get up a quick shot and then foul immediately.
Going to be hard, though. I mean, they don't have much time to work with here, but we've seen crazy stuff happen in this game.
Long range from the inbound. That shot off. So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices.